Hey everybody, and welcome back to Wanderby Outdoors. Today's video is going to be an update video on the free camping. I attempted to get out to a campsite yesterday, but the mountain roads are still all snowed over and extremely icy. Before we get into the update, make sure you hit that subscribe button. That way you always know whenever we post new outdoor content. Back in, I believe, June of last year, I put a video out called Free Camping in Pennsylvania. Fast forward to October, very quietly, EDC and I decided to get rid of the free camping. Quite frankly, I'm upset with this decision. That no-cost camping was a great way for families on a very tight budget to be able to get out and enjoy themselves for a weekend, or even use it for a week of vacation time, and it didn't cost them an arm and a leg to do it. Their reasons, as stated on the website when they first put it out, was that there was an increase in popularity with this camping program, and it cost them a lot of man hours in the offices to issue permits. I don't know whether that was the case or not. I know previously they did have a website available that you could get on. You could reserve the site, print out your permit, and you were good to go. Now, if you looked at the graphs that were originally put out, which for some reason I can no longer find on their website, it did show over the last 20 years a slow rise in popularity, with a giant rise in the year 2020. Now, gee, I wonder why dispersed camping suddenly became ever so popular in 2020. They decided that they would charge residents of Pennsylvania a $10 a night fee. And for non-residents, it would be $15. Along with that, there is a $6.50 charge for using the website per reservation block. Whether it's one night, 2 nights, a week, didn't matter. You were getting charged $6.50 just to reserve that block of time at one of these campsites. Quite honestly, if the goal was to reduce the man hours spent issuing permits in the offices, I'm not sure why they didn't just switch it over to this new website, charge everybody $6.50, and call it good. At $10 a night for a resident, it's still a lot cheaper than the state park fees, which are right now over $25 a night. The difference is, with the dispersed camping, there's no electricity, there's no water, there's no bathrooms, there's no showers, there's no playgrounds for the kids, there's none of the amenities that you find at a state park. You are in a campsite that has a fire ring and a picnic table, and most of them have like a pole stuck in the ground that has a shepherd's hook at the top to hang a lantern on, or hang whatever you feel like on it. Some of them, very, very few of them, have an Adirondack style shelter. But other than that, everything you need, you have to bring in with you, and you have to haul all your trash and everything back out with you. Now, also, according to what they put out, if you are backpacking, bike packing, or you're on a water trail, they're not going to charge fees for usage unless you are in one of these established sites. So if you look at the water trails map for, let's say, Pine Creek, where there's 54 miles of water trail from Ansonia to the mouth of Pine Creek at the Susquehanna River, if you camp at the Bonnell Flats section, this is an established campsite. Even though reading all the literature, it says that you are supposed to have free camping along these sites because you are nowhere near a vehicle. If you use one of these established sites, you still have to pay the $10 a night fee along with the $6.50 service charge. I've been in contact with several of the state forest offices, asking questions, trying to tack down everything and get all the correct information. Some of the info that's online contradicts each other. I would say if you're going to do any type of backpacking or water trail camping, where you're in a kayak or whether you're bike packing along any of the rail to trails. If you know you're going to stay at one of the established campsites, I would contact the State Forest Office that campsite is in and talk to the office staff to figure out if you need to pay a fee for it or not. Chances are, if it's one of the motorized camping sites, even though you're 20, 30, 40 miles from your vehicle, you're still going to be charged a fee. If you do call one of the state forest offices, remember to be kind to the staff. These decisions were made way above their pay grade, and the impression I get from talking to most of them that I've talked to at several of the offices, they're not any happier than anybody else about these decisions and changes. Now, another big question is this the be-all, end-all? Is free camping gone forever? Maybe, maybe not. The only thing I can say is the best way that we have a chance to change it back to a free system would be to flood the governor's office, the state legislature, the state House of Representatives, and the upper echelon of EDC and I. Flood them with emails and phone calls and voice your disapproval with this sudden change. Now, hopefully this new system doesn't deter too many people from getting out and enjoying these sites. There are some really awesome sites out there, but the important part is no matter which type of camping or backpacking or outdoor activity you choose, the big thing is just get outside. Enjoy the outdoors. Thanks for watching. To everybody that watched the original video, and if you haven't seen that, I will link that down in the description below. Thanks for watching that one. I hope you all have some wonderful outdoor adventure plans for this week. That's all I've got for you for today. We'll see you on the next one.